everyone, welcome to my channel. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Krista. All right, so this week I am going to talk to you about different ways to save money. And I have 15 super easy ways that you can start cutting costs immediately. And now this is for anyone that has, been working on their debt-free journey for a while now, or someone that is brand new. It doesn't matter. I have 15 super easy ways to cut cost. For anybody that is not aware, my husband Aaron and I have been on our debt-free journey for 13 months now. We started at the beginning of August of 2019. And in those 13 months, we have paid off over $57,000 in debt. Now, we're not finished yet. We still have a little ways to go, but we are working on it. And these tips and tricks have really helped us out along the way on eliminating extra money going out. This way, now we're able to spend that money on those debts and get them paid off quicker. So the very first thing that we started doing is we started not going into the gas station. So when we would stop and get gas, even though maybe we would go in and pay for our gas, we would not buy any snacks, no drinks, no pizza, no nothing. We quit purchasing things at the gas station. The stuff at the gas station is just incredibly expensive and just such a waste of money when, if you think about it ahead of time, you can bring your own snacks and drinks for your road trips or whatever you're doing. Number 2, we pack our own lunch. So Aaron typically comes home during the week and eats lunch at home. I, however, do not have the ability to do that, so I pack my own lunch. I usually make it up the night before, and I grab it in the morning, and then I'm good to go on lunch. So that I'm never tempted to stop at a fast food restaurant or swing into the gas station or the sub shop or whatever to purchase a meal for lunch. If you think about it, you are spending at least $5 a day on lunch every time that you go out. $5 a day times 5 days a week is $25. Times 4 weeks in the month, that is $100 that just you are spending going out to eat for lunch. Pack your own lunch. Number 3, meal plan. So this helps save money in a bunch of different areas. Not only will meal planning help you utilize some of those ingredients that are in the refrigerator or on the shelf that are starting to go bad and help you use them up that week so that you don't have to throw them out. Throwing out food is a huge waste of money. So this helps prevent that. Also, it helps when you get home from work to know what you're gonna have to eat already. You already know that what you're gonna make, and then that way it doesn't result in, no one can make up their mind, so then you decide to order a pizza at 9 o'clock at night because people are hungry and you still haven't made food yet. So meal plan. Don't do it. I do not recommend meal planning a month ahead of time. I have tried it. I can't stick to it. Doing a month ahead of time is just too hard because your weeks change all the time. You always have something coming up where you need to adjust meals. Maybe you won't be making that, or maybe you're gonna have people over, so you need to be making more. So I don't do it a month ahead of time. I usually try to do it weekly. So at the beginning of each week, I go through my refrigerator and my pantry and my freezers, and I decide what we are going to have for the week. Now, sometimes, yes, we get busy and we don't end up having that. Or maybe we made too much food the night before, so we have leftovers the night that we decided to have chicken and vegetables. So then we don't end up eating the chicken and vegetables. So things do change, but it at least gives you an idea of what you're gonna have at night. So then that way you're not stressing over it and you don't end up ordering takeout. Number 4. So everybody loves to go out to eat. I know we do. We have our favorite restaurants, we have our favorite cuisines that, we just can't make as well at home. Everyone's got that, and everyone enjoys going out. And I'm not saying don't go out. but pick 2 to maybe 3 nights a month and stick to it. Only go out 2 to 3 times a month. And then that way, when you do go out, it's a little bit more special. It means a little bit more. You can maybe pick, some nicer restaurants if you're only doing it 2 to 3 nights a month, but only do it those amount of times. You can eat at home the rest of the times. You'll be fine. Stay out of the restaurants, and that will help save a ton of money. Number 5, do at-home date nights. We started doing this about a year ago, started doing at-home date nights, where maybe we'll make something special for supper. Maybe we'll make like shrimp Alfredo, or we'll make steaks, or maybe ribs or something. So we do at-home date nights where we make something special. Maybe we have a couple of drinks, maybe we play cards, maybe we do a movie night or something, but do at-home date nights. It's nicer. You don't have to worry about getting all dressed up or dolled up or anything. You can go to at-home date nights in your pajamas if you want to. And it, again, saves a bunch of money and still gives you that time together. Number 6, watch movies at home. So the movie theater, as everyone knows, is expensive. Popcorn is expensive. The drinks are expensive. And the movie comes out in like 6 weeks. Wait for the movie to come out and set up, maybe movie night at your house, where maybe you go and you make a bunch of popcorn, and maybe you get some snacks, like those little boxes of candy. You buy, your guys' favorite pop or whatever, and do a movie night at home. It is cheaper. Again, you can go in your pajamas, which is wonderful. You don't have to, in the winter, worry about walking out of the movie theater and getting into a freezing cold car. So there's great perks to it. Plus, if you miss a part, you can rewind it at home. And you can take bathroom breaks and pause the movie. So try doing movies at home versus going to the movie theater. Number 7, shop farmers markets. So farmers markets a lot of times has produce, your vegetables, your fruit. It has, maybe honey or homemade pies or cookies. It has tons of stuff for a fraction of the cost of what you would pay at the grocery store. Plus you are supporting a small local business. So shop farmers markets, and don't be afraid when you do go to the grocery store to not buy name brand. I know everybody has, I do too, everybody has specific items they need to be that specific name brand. Whether that be Heinz ketchup, or whether that be Hellmann's mayonnaise, or General Mills cereal, or whatever it might be. Everyone has those items, and that's fine. If you absolutely need to have that item, then buy it. If it's that important to you, it's fine. You can spend the money on it. But don't be afraid to try the generic version. A lot of times they taste the exact same. You won't even know the difference. So by shopping farmers markets and buying generic items is going to also help save money. Number 8, when you're looking for things to do, so on the weekends, whether it be you and your husband or your wife or with the kids or with family or friends, there are tons of things to do that don't cost any money. You can visit, there's state parks that don't charge you any money. You can go fishing, hiking, you can have a picnic, you can, maybe pack some games, horseshoes or croquet, or a lot of times there's a volleyball net or frisbee golf, or, there are so many items to do that don't cost anything. And I did not even realize that until I made it a point and said, we need to find things to do that don't cost anything. And spending money at the time was just not an option. So we got creative and we started looking for things, and it was amazing the things that we were able to find and the amount of things that are out there for everyone to do. I mean, you can always just take a walk or, go sightseeing or things along those lines. Number 9, visit local free attractions. So this is very similar to the last one, but these are maybe more geared towards like indoor facilities. So check out your local attractions. Museums. There's a lot of museums that are free. There are a lot of city markets that are free. There are zoos that are free. Check out some of the local attractions that don't charge you anything to get in. And again, pack your lunch when you go and you have a whole day that cost you the gas to get there. That was it. So again, look at your options, Google it, ask friends, ask family, what are some free things to do around the area. You will be super surprised on what you can find. Number 10, take a drive. So this is something that Erin and I do actually quite frequently. On a Saturday or a Sunday, if we don't have anything to do, we will go on a couple hour car drive. We will pick usually a different direction each time, or we will just, flip coins. If we hit a stop sign, heads is left and tails is right. But take a drive. It will cost you, obviously, the gas in your vehicle. But really, I mean, you're talking maybe like $20 for the day to just take a drive. And we have found some of the coolest places by just driving. Things that we had maybe heard about, but I never knew where they were, or just some random. Here in Iowa, there was this hula hoop tree that was this huge attraction. They unfortunately took it down this last year because it became kind of a danger liability thing for the owners. But it was just this tree that had all these hula hoops thrown up in it, like hundreds of hula hoops. And I'd always heard about it, but I didn't know where it was. We took a drive one day and came across it, and now I've seen the hula hoop tree. So there are there's so many things that you can find, but you have to get out there and you have to look for them. Let's see, what number am I on? Number 11. This one I have talked about in another video, but this one is one of my all-time favorites. I've actually become quite hooked to this one, and it is buying second hand. It is checking out local thrift stores or Goodwills, St. Vinny's, different places like that. But buying secondhand, whether it be even on Facebook, the marketplace, or eBay, or Craigslist, whatever it might be, buying secondhand will save you so much money. Instead of going out and buying that $80 pair of jeans, go check out one of your thrift stores or your secondhand stores and see what they have. You will be so surprised on the things you find. The majority of the time when I go to a secondhand store, the items are cheap, and I know that I can be picky there. So I know that I'm not just going to go buy just some random thing. I'm going to look for specific items. So the outfit that I'm wearing right now, actually, the jeans are Express jeans. This is an American Eagle flannel. And I got the jeans for $4 and the flannel for $3. So for $7, I have name brand clothes, and the jeans actually still have the tag on them. There are so many items that you will find that are either never been worn, so the tag on them, or you can tell have barely been used. I got a pair of Sperry shoes the other day for $3. Like, it's amazing what you can find there if you take the time and actually look. There is nothing wrong with buying secondhand at all. I find some of the coolest things there. Some like vintage looking items or some brand new modern items. Like, what you can find is insane. And it can be clothes to household items to baskets to whatever. I mean, the things, you should check it out and see what you can find. Give it a chance. There's nothing wrong with buying secondhand. Number 12, Be creative with your wardrobe. So a lot of times when people want to go shopping and you get the urge and you're like, oh, I just need to go buy something. I'm just so sick and tired of all the clothes in my closet. I'm tired of wearing them every week and I just want something new. Be creative. Go to your closet and try to match the items that you have with something else in your closet, something that you've never worn before. Make it new. Add something to it. Change up the jeans that you wear with a different pair of jeans in that shirt or whatever it might be. Be creative. There are a ton of different options in your wardrobe already where you don't even need to go buy additional clothes. I am very particular when it comes to clothing and how much I actually own. When I bring something new into the house, my rule is I have to get rid of something. So if I bring in 4 new items, I get rid of 4 items. So I have to be creative. I keep my wardrobe simple so that it makes me be creative and try out different things and utilize the outfits in different ways. So it's a great way to save money because then you don't need to go purchase anything else. You throw it together with something else and you have a whole new outfit. Number 13. Again, I think I've talked about this in another video as well. If there is something out there that you absolutely want, okay? So you decide you want the new iPhone. And what are we at? I don't know. 13? 14? I don't know. Say you want the new iPhone, or say you want this new camera, or if you're my husband, you want this new fishing pole. Whatever it might be, that's fine. You can want it, but don't buy it. Take out a notebook, take out your phone, open up the notes section, and write it down. Write down the date and what it is. And then forget about it. And in 3 weeks, come back, look at that item, look at your list, and look at the things you've written down. If in 3 weeks you have not thought about it at all, you may not want it anymore. You may look at it now and be like, oh, no, I don't need that new camera. I'm fine. My phone takes pictures for me just fine. Or I don't need that new phone or whatever it might be. But take it out and look at it. And in 3 weeks, if you haven't thought about it, like I said, you don't need it. If you've thought about nothing else but that item and you still really, really want it, then buy it. Then bring it into your home. It is clearly something that you want, that you feel will bring purpose into your life, and that is fine. Buy it. Don't deprive yourself of the things that you absolutely want, but give yourself time to decide whether or not you actually want it. Do not be a sporadic buyer and just purchasing things, just because you see it and it looks cool. Write it down and come back to it. And this could be anything, like I said, from the iPhone to you want a new pair of shoes, or you want something as simple as a new shirt. Whatever it might be, write it down and then come back and visit it 3 weeks later. Number 14, workouts. Going to the gym can be very expensive, right? We all know this. Memberships are expensive. The classes then are expensive on top of it. All of that stuff adds up. And it can be very pricey. So, I don't know if you're aware of this or not, but you can find a lot of those workouts and a lot of those classes on YouTube. You can look them up on YouTube, whatever kind of class you're looking for, whether it be a Zumba class or a kickboxing class or a yoga class or whatever it might be. Look it up on YouTube, and a lot of times you can find the class and they're free. They don't cost anything. Now, if you're anything like me, I need an accountability partner. And that is the one thing that classes are good about. There's someone there or a group of people there that will help hold you a little bit more accountable. And I need that. So what I do is I talk to my friends or my family or coworkers, and I ask them, hey, do you want to do this with me? I'll do it at my house. You do it at your house, but we will hold each other accountable. Maybe text each other in the mornings, you know, say, hey, it's 5 o'clock, I'm up, are you up? Hold each other accountable and work on it that way. That way, then you're not spending any additional money. You get to do your workouts from home, and you have someone to hold you accountable. Number 15, and this one at first might sound a little weird. Number 15, limit your social media and screen time. Do you know why? I'll tell you why. Have you ever been on Facebook or Instagram or just maybe, you know, surfing online, and something that you talked about the day before is now showing up as one of the ads? Has that ever happened to you? It's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence at all. Your phone and your technology that you carry around, whether it be an Apple Watch or, like I said, your phone or your laptop or a tablet, they listen to you. They hear what you say. And those ads are on there to help those companies make money. Your item heard you say that, hey, I'm really in the market for a new pair of Nike shoes. You know, I'm thinking about looking for a pair. Maybe you're talking with a friend. I'm looking for a pair. Do you know of any place to get some? I guarantee you in the next 24 hours, you're going to see an ad for it. And that ad is so that you click on it and you purchase those Nike shoes. It's not a coincidence, I swear. They listen to you, and those ads are on there for those companies to make money. So the least amount of time you spend on social media and online will be less, the times that you're less likely to run across an ad where you are automatically sucked in. You're like, oh my God, that looks like a great deal. I should buy it right now. Stay away from them. They are there to make money. They know what they're doing. They're not stupid. So those are my 15 ways that we have saved money in the last year. Different ways that we've saved money. We've had to tweak some, we've added some. We obviously didn't start with all 15. We've kind of adapted them as time has gone on. But those are 15 super easy ways that you can start saving money. You know, if you can't do all 15 of them right away, that's fine. Pick 5 and do 5 of them. If anybody has any suggestions on different easy ways to save money, let me know. As you know, we are always looking for different ways to cut costs around here. So if you can let me know in the comments if you have any. Otherwise, if I think of any more, I'll be sure to let you guys know. But in the meantime, I will be back. If you guys know of any super easy ways to save money, let me know. As you know, around here, we are always looking for ways to cut costs. So I'm always up for some good suggestions. Otherwise, in the meantime, stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you later. Bye.